Hello everybody and welcome back to Waylander Gaming. This is Waylander here with Skenko, who has recovered from his bug. It was a sheep flu, apparently. Sheep flu season time. So go home, get to tell your people, right? No more swine flu. We've got the sheep flu running rampant in South Africa. Time for the vaccines. But he's back. He's back and ready to take us through this first game in the most wanted list, which is Osiris Order up against Lords of Chaos. Skenko, how are you doing, my friend?
Bro, I'm feeling better. So I'm good, and I'm super excited just to be back. I mean, I received, well, what's the correct word here? I was missing the channel, if that is the right word. Missing the stream last night, missing the community. Look, yeah, it's one of those things. But let's get back into what we are presenting tonight. So Osiris Order chose Tails, and it landed on Tails, and they chose the left-hand side. So they will get the first bans as well as the first picks.
Okay, that's a good start for them, but let's just welcome everybody to the chat. What's up, Leroy, Cyber, Angelic Fury, Polo? How are all of you doing? Welcome to the stream. And for those of you who are watching at home and we can't see who you are because you didn't type in the chat but you voted in the poll, welcome. Pleasure to have you with us this evening as we get into the bans here. Skenko, as you can take us through this initial phase of the game.
Yeah, so Osiris Order banning out the Zushan and Cecilia. So let's see what the Lords of Chaos... off the bat, they ban out the Chip and the Belleric. So good luck and have fun to both teams. And let's go. Round one of this best of three. Solid. Let's get this going. Starting now. And off we go. So for those of you in the chat that played with me this afternoon, thank you. Those were fun games. And for those of you who played against us, well, thank you too. Had some pleasant and unpleasant games. As we see Burger Boy with the third ban for the side of Osiris Order. It seems like Lords of Chaos had 3 members that joined and doesn't have the squad logo yet. As we see Osiris Order banning out the Layla. Kutania with the third ban for Lords of Chaos.
I will protect you.
Oh. Ooh, banning out the Lolita. So, yeah, it seems like they are going for a Granger. Ooh, never mind. Osiris Order banning out the Granger. Is a Z, Saz, for short, with the fourth ban for the side of Lord of Chaos. So yeah, folks, this is going to be a very interesting matchup tonight. I'm super excited as we see Lord of Chaos batting out the Joy. So no beats for the side of Osiris Order. King Zultra Uchiha with the first pick. Or will he swap out? As he swaps out with Burger Boy, and Burger Boy picks up the Lucas. The Lucas is well, a very strong hero, in my opinion. Too strong for his good. As X-Stars picks up the Camilla. So the Cursed Blood set potential for the side of Lord of Chaos. We haven't been featuring a lot of Camillas of late, as we see Kutania picking up the Terizla hybrid, not waiting, picking up the Valentina. So that's definitely to focus on the Cursed Blood that Lord is going to bring in here, to just bring that set potential back to the side of Osiris Order. As we see Borgazin with the third pick for the side of Lord of Chaos, just before we get the final bans in this first match. As Saz picks up the Xavier. The Xavier with his ultimate and with the correct build can do a lot of damage mid to late game. So I'm very interested to see how this one plays off as we see Lord of Chaos banning out the Tigreal. So no implosion plays, just cancelling that out as we see Osiris Order banning out the Soyol. Orgazin with the 4th pick. Oh, I see a lot of what's her name? Mishka, just ignore the knife bot. He is entirely harmless. It's just more there for the banter and for the fun of our side. As we see Borgazin picking up the 1-1. Legolas and King's Ultra Uchiha with the final picks for the side of Osiris Order. Oh, but this 1-1, right? If she can get the crossbow tang landed perfectly. Oof, no. The Kufra is not a very good pick coming in against the 1-1. The Kufra ultimately gets the 1-1, just set easier for the crossbow tanks as we, but nonetheless, let's see how this one plays out. You know, anything could happen as we see Legolas picking up the Kufra and King Zultra Ochia with the Alpha Lord Bravo with the final pick for the side of Lord of Chaos just before we jump into the first match in this best of 3 series. Seems like, Lord Bravo picking up the Harley. Very interesting.
Get to see Harley picks very often.
No.
But the Lucas up against the Thalmos is one I'll be interested to take a look at.
Yeah, Mishka, I wouldn't. Partially, I don't know in what broken lobbies you get put into, but I haven't been playing a lot against Melissa's. So let's see how this one plays out. So without further ado, as we are in the loading screen and we do see not really toaster Wi-Fi routers in the teams, both sides, I'm going to hand you, ladies and gentlemen, back over to Mr. Waylander himself.
Okay, so into the game we go. It's time for the first game for those of you who are tuning in. It is the first match of a best of 3. Osiris Order up against Lords of Chaos. Theodora, well, thank you for the super chat. Very, very much appreciated. As we just take a look at this time round, jungles are starting on opposite ends. So we should see a trade of farm, maybe a little bit more of a passive start. I know Harley will be trying to rush that level 4 and then diving in. Already Legolas is here just to give the Valentina a little bit of extra. Oh, there's the engagement by Legolas. They're jumping in onto the Xavier, forcing the flicker out nice and early. As we will see a contest for the Litho. Who's going to land the Retribution here, I wonder? It is the Harley. Jumps in, gets the Retribution, moves back out. King Zultra just hanging around here, clearing this out. Looks like they're going to go and put a lot of early game pressure since they have that early game potential. With the true damage coming in from their Alpha and, well, Valentina being so very, very strong. But once again, Harley just securing his objectives. So this puts the Alpha a little bit delayed. As you can see, Harley will be reaching level 4. Alpha is still going to get level 3. So we are going to see a gank. Are we going to see the gank on the XP lane? Yeah, there's the engagement onto the Kufra. He should be blown up. First blood goes the way of Lords of Chaos. SAZ Saz picking up the first blood on the Xavier. Once again, we will watch the 1-1 be aggressive against the Hanabi because it does have that early game advantage. And especially once that level 4 hits. Ooh, meanwhile, there's another kill on the top lane onto the Lucas. So that's 2 down for the side of Osiris Order. And Harley in pole position to try and take this objective. Alpha trying to make the rotation across, but I'm not sure if he's going to be able to get there in time. I don't think so. Harley does land the Retribution. There's the engagement by the Kufra. Kufra has to jump back out to safety. and the game resets. Camilla's just sticking around here on the top lane. Maybe wants to get a bit of stun onto the Lucas. Lucas is extended, has picked up that level 4 ultimate now. Harley making a quick rotation towards the gold lane. So potentially we will see a gank onto the Hanabi, but Harley on the Hanabi is watching for Harley. The Harley. There's the engagement once more. Vision being supplied. There's Harley. Beautiful positioning here from Lord Bravo. He wants to wait for the jump in, waiting for his team, being very patient. Are they going to go for the wraparound under the turret? Meanwhile, on the top lane, we do see Thamus just in a 4v1 situation. Looks like Hanabi played very, very safe. The same with could be said for Thamus as he maintains his position onto the turret. There's the engagement onto the Camilla. She does have that Cursed Blood. Is she going to land that? Decides to hold off, pops the Vengeance. Dawning Light comes through. Harley did commit the ultimate onto King Zultra on the Alpha, but no real damage being done. He should be able to heal back up from that in his jungle. Thamus doing a very nice lane cut here, as he's going to be making a rotation potentially towards the mid lane and the objective. There's the engagement onto the Kufra. As we can see, crossbow tanks has been set. Oh, the Nabi catches two as the Cursed Blood does land this time round. Valentina with the stolen Cursed Blood as well, popping it out here, as it was the Valentina taking down their hybrid.
Yeah, as we reach this 4-minute mark, we do see Lord of Chaos having the advantage here with the 3-kill deficit, as well as the 1.6k goal lead at this point of stage.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Oh, there's the engagement onto the Harley. As I'm just looking at Moonless Floss saying ganking XP is epic level stuff. I would say this Moonless Floss, if you actually watch the pro scene, most pro teams actually do gank the XP lane. The reasoning behind that is when you gank the XP lane before the first turtle, by taking the XP laner low, and it makes it, oh, nice retribution from the Alpha. But I think he's going to pay for that with his life. Yes, he does. Yeah, the reason for that is you want to take the XP laner low to make it easier for your team to contest and take that neutral objective. Because the XP laner's job in the first 2 minutes of the game at the first turtle is to engage upon the enemy jungler to prevent him from retributioning on time. So most pro teams actually deal with that. It's just here in South Africa we love to go to the gold lane. Yeah, I do agree with you. Once you gank the XP laner should be rotating. That is very true. Because your XP laner basically serves as a secondary role, especially in the early parts of the game. There's the Thamus just making his way, just watching the XP laners once more. It's going to be Lucas with the lane cut, but he's a level behind the Thamus. The Thamus is really dishing out the damage. Lucas is down a half health. Almost pops the ultimate there. There's engagement from Harley, but Lucas looks like he's going to be able to sustain this. No, the ultimate pops, takes him down. Spear of Alpha has been committed, but the Thamus just hammering everybody. Cursed Blood this time from the Lord Ecstasy. Here we see the follow-up. It's the Cursed Bloods left, right, and center. The stolen Cursed Blood by the Valentina, but it's Valentina and taken down as the third in that exchange. So far, as we can see, lots of chaos building up quite a bit of momentum, as it is another 12 seconds to this next major objective.
Oh, will they be going for that third and final turtle? Or will they leave it so it spawns into the first Lord of the match? As we see, the gold lead has extended to 3.3k.
Yeah. So Harley taking this alone. Legolas is just scouting out. Wants to try and create the space, charging up, jumps in there onto the Harley. Nice catch, Tyrus Rock committed onto the Harley. Harley is quite low, trying to escape the tension. Lucas comes round the back, doing what an Explainer is expected to do. Meanwhile, the Thamus, he's frontlining, tanking everything here, but it's going to be Alpha who manages to get that turtle off as Lucas now engages. The Cursed Blood does not catch anybody. Camilla is strapped up in here. Will we see the taunt managing to land here? Spear of Alpha has been committed. The Vengeance not enough just to keep Ecstasy alive. So the mid lane should be forced in here. Legolas getting that pushed in. Thamus meanwhile trades the objective and takes the top lane turret. It is the first turret for the game. Oh, but looks like I've frozen here. What's happening? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let me just get this game back up and running. It seems like Mobile Legends doesn't want me to show you what action is happening. So Scarpscankle, did you freeze out as well? Or is it just me? Yeah, I don't know. Just kicked me out. Just kicked me out. I don't know if it kicked Scarpscankle out too. Because I can't hear him.
No, I'm still here, but it keeps on popping up the network message on my end, bro.
Ooh.
So my game is currently pause and go, pause and go. Oh, but you're loading back in, aren't you?
Yeah, I am loading back in.
Yeah.
Okay, I am back
Alright,
in
so
here.
in the meantime,
I was hoping that this wasn't going to be one of those server cache issues there. As we do see, the mid lane turret has been taken down as we would have expected. Kufra here with the conceal play. He's going to engage in onto... Ooh, does not land onto the Harley. Harley still has that second skill. They're going to be chasing him down. They're waiting for him to try to jump back in. Yes, he does. Alpha with the camp. Alpha with the Spear of Alpha. Cursed Blood does land from Ecstasy here. Catches out 3. 1-1 there with a follow-up. Stolen Cursed Blood from Hybrid there. It's going to be a 1-for-1 trade-off. Ooh, there's the 1-1 engaging onto the... Hanabi, but Hanabi's doing so much damage. It's a Spear of Alpha, beautifully set there by King Zoltra here. And this with the Lord, he must be summoning the troops. Say, come on guys, come on. There's no retribution. Let's take this objective. Oh, so Lindo there stating that he's also having the freezing issues. But I'm not sure. I just hope this is not going to be some craziness where we are going to have to reset it, and the servers are going to make us very unhappy by not letting us watch the games we want to watch. Oh, Kufra getting stunned up the tower, dishing out the damage. Hanabi with the save. Cursed Blood lands onto 2. Hanabi is gonna take a ton of damage. She's taken down. Legolas manages to escape. Meanwhile, the Lord being engaged upon by Borgazin and Catania on the Thamus, and 1-1 respectively. There's Lucas engaging onto the Thamus. Thamus pops that ultimate of his. He's now deciding, it's dishing out the damage. Alpha wants to come in, yes, needs to land the Spear of Alpha, but he's off the mark. However, Lucas does manage to get out of dodge, but Thamus, he's dishing out the damage, but as we can see, the sustain from the Alpha, as we just check the bulls very quickly, quite high. He does have that Queen's Wings up, so he's gonna, and as well as the War Axe stacks can be built, so he's gonna get the lifesteal from there. Queen's Wings definitely coming in clutch to help him, as well as the Valentina. Though we do see this talent. Ooh, 1-1. Gets the crossbow tanks off. What? Nice itemization from Harley there on the Hanabi, making sure she picked up that Wind of Nature nice and early. I mean, you're up against a 1-1. Best way to counter. Get your Wind of Nature up and running.
Yeah, 100%, bro. As we, just before the 12-minute mark, we do see that Osiris Order did swing this match, as they have the make that the 2.9k gold lead at this point in the stage, and they switched over the kill deficit.
Some nice calculations there from Scarpscankle, just providing us with the data we need, as this once again Alpha to the 4. The team of Osiris Order trying to keep themselves a little bit set. Ooh, lovely engagement there from the Kufra. Cursed Blood does land. Stolen Cursed Blood lands. Everybody's taking damage. Valentino, the Dawning Light sniping into the background. So it's one kill going the way of Lords of Chaos. So the kill count is pretty even, though the map control, I would say, is a bit on the side of Osiris Order right now. So this is going to play out very nicely towards the next 20 seconds. Should we expect to see a proper Lord dance going on here? The battle of the teams around this major objective. It's 10 seconds. People are getting into position. So here's the engagement. Onto the onto the Alpha. He's trying to sustain through all of this. He manages to take down the Harley, but he's taken down himself. As his team responds, they're coming in here. The Thamus with a vengeance. He's dishing it out to everybody. But here's the Lucas. They don't know. Lucas comes in here. He's trying to focus the backline. The Cursed Blood does land, but it's only onto the Lucas and Nabi and the Kufra coming. There's the follow-up from the team. Stolen Cursed Blood from the Valentina as they're trying to chase the Thamus down. Thamus manages to escape. He's such a tanky boy. Oh, but Valentina overextends. Thamus turns around and those sights take her life from her. But there's the Kufra. He's engaging onto the 1-1 here. But Nabi is being chased down by this Thamus. She does pop the Wind of Nature. The Wind of Nature's been popped by the 1-1. She's trying to get the crossbow tanks off, but she couldn't. Beautiful positioning from the 1-1 as she takes down 2. Harley there with the outplays.
Yeah, this Honeybee is definitely doing what a Honeybee should be doing. As we see, Osiris Order will be taking this enhanced Lord to the favor of them.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So with that almost 3k gold lead in the favor of Osiris Order and the enhanced Lord, will they be able to close this game out, I wonder? Or will we see a dramatic turnaround in a big team fight where Lords of Chaos will be able to clutch this out? Let's get to see. So once more, Camilla being engaged upon Spear of Alpha does land, but look at the damage from the Harley and Xavier as they melt the Alpha down. He did manage to take out the Camilla, so no Cursed Bloods will be available unless it's the Valentina with a stolen Cursed Blood. Crossbow tanks has been popped onto the Kufra, but 1-1 opting away from actually using it there. The Lord is melted down. A tier 3 turrets are still standing. Thamus cutting the wave here, so it doesn't look like any of the tier 3 turrets will fall. Lords of Chaos doing a lovely job of keeping the lanes unevenly pushed, so it allows the defense to come through. As we see Moonless Floor saying the team fights are looking better now. Well, the items are up, so and the timing of the engagements should be better. Lucas trying to create the angle to try and engage onto the 1-1. There's Ecstasy on the Camilla, just zoning the Lucas away from her damage dealers. Hybrid camping out here has stolen the Cursed Blood once more, as Hybrid has been doing during the course of the game. Valentina is a beautiful pick into a Camilla. Anytime there's a Camilla, I just love to see a Valentina as the pick. I mean, it's just like Cursed Blood on top of Cursed Blood. It's a lovely counter. Oh, there's the conceal play from the Kufra. Are they going to be going for anything big? No, they're deciding to just control the map by keeping the lanes pushed and the map pressure here. Because you do have to maintain a certain degree of discipline as the Hanabi and the Kufra engage onto the Thamus. The Tyrant's Wrath has been committed, but look at this Kufra. He's tanking through everything. The Dawning Light does come out, but will he be able to be taken down? He's sustaining so much. Hanabi is taken down, but the Kufra does manage to finally kill the Thamus. Meanwhile, it's Alpha in the backline who has taken down Lucas. He's going to get engaged upon. He turns around to fight. It's his immortality that's been popped. The Cursed Blood is there just to secure the kill. It's 3-for-1 down for the side of, in the favor rather, should I say, of Lords of Chaos as they want to get this lane pushed in. It's another 6 seconds to the Lord. This is not the 18-minute Lord. It's 1 minute left for that. Oh, there's a stun onto the Kufra. Kufra taking a ton of damage. Has to get back to the base. As we do hear the sound, they're not waiting for the 18-minute Lord. They're like, Lords of Chaos are like, well, we have the advantage now. We have the numbers advantage. Let's take this as quickly as we possibly can.
Yeah, 100%, bro. This, in my opinion, this Lord is going to determine, let me say, the engagement with this Lord, and if they're going to be doing the side lane pushing with this Lord is going to determine if it's going to be a W or an L in the next team fight.
Yes.
However, I have to say I'm loving the glazing in the chat. So, Leroy, here's your special shout out, bro.
Yeah, so right now I do see them taking or pushing the mid lane. Alright, so this means by pushing the mid lane, you're not going to have the waves synced up very evenly. So I don't think we're going to expect a crash of all three waves, as the Lord is being allowed to push on their own. The bot lane is moving through as well, as 1-1 is trying to get the bot lane with a distraction. But there's Kufra just trying to make sure that that does not happen. The mid lane turret, I think it should fall. I think it should. Harley just trying to get the last couple of hits. Yes, it does. There was meanwhile 2 kills there on the top lane that happened. So right now it's a 4v3 situation here, but I don't think they're going to be able to end with this particular objective.
Yeah, no, bro. This seems like another team fight. Will determine that as we see the engagement onto the Alpha from the Harley.
So as we look at it, right, I would say, you see, this is the reason why whenever you have the Lord, you push the sides, you leave the mid, you let the waves sync up evenly, and it does allow all 3 lanes to crash into the base at the same time. Allows you to take many more objectives all at once. Wave syncing is probably one of the most important mechanics in the game. But let's see how they will sync the waves up with the future Lord that will be up in the next few seconds. Ooh, Cursed Blood does catch out 3. There's the follow-up from the team. Spear of Alpha, return Cursed Blood by the Valentina, but she's getting stunned up. Flickers to safety as we see the base now being invaded here by the sides of Lords of Chaos, but it is a proper 5v5. Harley gets the ult off onto Legolas on the Kufra, but has to escape. The waves are being pushed in. 2 of the tier 3 turrets are down for the side of Osiris Order. So Lords of Chaos in pole position here to take this next objective. The Lord is up. This is the evolved Lord past the 18-minute mark, so he really does dish out a ton of damage. Whichever team manages to secure this, because I wonder, are the side of Osiris Order gonna contest this? They really do have to try for this one, I would think. As they are making their way through, the concealed play has come out. It's Lucas. He's trying to get into the backline here. The Cursed Blood does land. The Lord is so low. Oh, Harley is taken down. Shut down kill there. The retribution that they're trying to focus the Alpha. Spear of Alpha. He's managed to stay alive there. Does he have the immortality? No, he's been taken down there. Who got the Lord in all of this chaos? Three for 3 exchange. It's Mage and Marksman left alive for the side of Lords of Chaos.
Alpha.
Alpha managed to land the Lord.
Yep.
Oh, my word.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's take a quiet moment here to actually use this quiet moment to actually see what's gonna happen. Once again, mid lane is being pushed by her Nabi, but I think she just wants to move with the wave and use the timing that to try to get something done. Though I wonder, with just 2 people alive, what can be done with this Lord? So Harley trying to melt this Lord down to 1-1. Passive proccing and taking the Harley down to half health, but she can't really go in there. So the Lord won't even be able to crash into the base. So the Lord was taken, but the number of kills cannot be used to the advantage of the side of Osiris Order. But they do have another wave of minions coming through. So can they use that to try and take some of the tier 3 turrets? Let's get to see. Or will the defense come out once more from the side of Lords of Chaos? They have done their defensive work quite nicely with the previous Lord earlier in the game. But let's get to see.
Yeah, 100%, bro. This is this is purely going to be about map control and the team fights. Just getting those waves evenly pushed out.
So finally they've managed to take down the Tharmus, but it took 3 people to do so. Lucas is re-engaging, manages to get into the backline, but the Cursed Blood Harley combination coming through. Oh, the Wishing Lantern procs, and they take down the Valentina. Meanwhile, we do see Harley here on the Hanabi just trying to get a push, realizes that he's going to get engaged upon, and is hightailing it out of there. It's currently a 3v4 situation right now with another 30 seconds for this Lord, and this is the 22-minute Lord. But Scraps Gang, though, whatever happens here, we just need to tell the teams that are playing after this that there might be a delay in their game, so we don't know how long this is going to go on. Not this particular game, but the series itself. There's the engagement onto the Alpha, but he's just soaking through everything right now. He does probably have some defensive items up with Athena's shield. Though Athena's shield, I would have preferably went for the Radiant Armor. Radiant Armor against a Harley. So, because, you know, it does that, like that tick damage, shall we say, continuous damage. Dawning Light from the Xavier, just scouting out for the team. The Lord is down to half health. There's the Tharmus trying to zone this Alpha away. He's being engaged upon by 2. It's gonna force the Spear of Alpha out. Oh my goodness, so many people are dead here. Who's gonna get the Lord? Who's gonna get the Lord? It's Lucas. He secures the objective. As he's going on here, trying to chase somebody down, he senses, oh, there's the Valentina sensing the time. Finally, you can take out the Xavier. Lands the Cursed Blood, manages to take out the Xavier, but there's the Tharmus flicker from the Valentina, keeping the Valentina alive. It's a 3v2 situation, and this is the 22-minute Lord. Will this be the end? Or at least a tier 3 turret?
Oh, any of the above, bro. Any of the above. It seems like a Lord of Chaos, well, just exactly what their name states, right? They are absolutely, well, a chaotic team when it comes to the Lord, when it comes to defending the Lord, trying to penetrate their base.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, right, this is 25 minutes into the game. 25 minutes into the game. They have all 3 of their tier 3 turrets standing. So I'm following the Lord. I'm following the Lord. I just want to see what the Lord's going to do. Oh, nice catch there from the Kufra, but the Wind of Nature did come out. However, there's Lucas into the backline. He does pop the Vengeance, manages to take down the Harley. It's a 1-for-1 exchange as Lucas is taken down. Tharmus, he's tanking through everything. Will he get a kill? It's a shutdown on the Kufra. Hybrid there has stolen the Tharmus's ultimate there, but oh, the Alpha comes through clutch, saves the team. The Lord is down to the quarter HP. The mid lane has fallen, the tier 3 turret. Lord is going to charge up and crash in here. Oh, they managed to stop it before the crash. Oh, what is happening here? The defense coming out once more from the side of Lords of Chaos. Will we see?
Well, at least they did. They did get a tier 3 turret at least.
Got it here. Actually, they should take one more. Will we see the longest game we've ever featured on the channel? Will we?
Well, bro, we are all set on breaking records, aren't we?
Yeah, so the longest game we have featured on this channel was around 28 minutes. That was back in the early days when we first started. So we're just going to keep an eye on the timer, right? And I'll put the builds up once more, but pretty much everyone's complete build. Everybody's complete build. Though I would like to see a couple more immortalities bought around about now so that you can actually contest for the Lord and don't worry about dying.
Yeah, 100%, bro. It's especially, I know not a lot of people favors this, but especially when you reach this time duration, your marksmen are definitely one of the, well, on both sides that do need to pick up the immortality. I know you're sacrificing your damage, but I mean, the vitality is key in late games.
Yeah. So the immortality is just, you just need to, because you have enough gold to get another item back. You can also do that immortality winter crown swap. As Valentina, just making sure she's got the right ultimate stolen. Now both teams realize, right, this is getting close to, this is as strong as the Lord gets. 22 minutes, this is it. So both teams now, they know this is that time where you kind of have to secure the objective. There's Camilla trying to frontline the engagement onto the Lucas. He does get the ultimate off here. He's trying to return and dish the damage. Oh, the stolen Curse Blood manages to catch the Kufra with a Tyrant's Rock, but it's going to be the actual Curse Blood from the Camilla. But Thamos is taken down. Lucas doing an excellent job of zoning out the backline. No, oh, but the crossbow tanks from the 1-1 does pop. My goodness, the Lord goes the way of Lords of Chaos, and it's just Hanabi left alive. Hanabi versus the World Cat. She take everybody down 1-1, dishing out the damage. There's a Holly. It's almost a team wipe. It's just the Kufra in the base. I think this should be it.
Lord of Chaos definitely the opportunity to come and end this, bro.
Yeah, I think this should be it. This should be it. 1-1. Wants to focus the base. Kufra trying to prevent the waves from coming through. Does pop the Tyrant's Rot there just to try and keep the waves away. We are heading towards the 29-minute mark, so this game's definitely taken the record as the longest game we have featured. It's still like another 30-odd seconds before anybody can respawn for the side of the Cyrus Order. As 1-1, Kufra doing his best, pulling everything as much as he can, but the base is exposed. It is game, set, match. Well, just the game. First game goes the way of Lords of Chaos. So, Scraps King, 100%. What do you have to say about the poll now?
Well, I did see Karina in the chat, so that does explain a lot. The viewer's curse is obviously coming in here. Osiris Order definitely being the favorites going in. But Lords of Chaos taking the first W, so GG's well played to both teams. Very interested to see how Osiris Order is going to respond to this. So as soon as I get both teams back into the lobby, right, I just quickly need to take care of admin purposes, so if you can just handle the first half of the drafting for me, please, bro.
So,
well, you know what? Let me do the draft, and then once the game starts, I'll quickly go and do the admin work. Don't spread it. I got this.
Alright. So we've got the lobby created. Just going to wait to add both teams back into the lobby. And we're going to get into the second game of this best of 3. Will Osiris Order actually be able to even this out, or will we see Lords of Chaos take this 2-0? Stay tuned and find out.
Karina sending the peace signs. Alright, let me get the band sorted out here for you guys. I was going through fighting, and they were fast as lightning. Well, no. You can't rename the viewer's curse to the curse of Scarp. Why? Why should it become the curse of Scarp? Because I already have the commentator's curse on me, right? So that we can make it the curse of Scarp, right? Commentator's curse that comes in from my side. The viewer's curse cannot be my fault as well. It's like saying, you know, your cat got pregnant, it's Sean's fault or Scarp's fault, you know? It's not fair towards me, you see. Let me just ask for the bans once more. Mm.
They apparently renamed the curse.
Yeah, so that's what I say. They cannot make the commentators of the viewers curse, the curse of stop, or whatever. No, 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 no. No, I don't care.
Okay, so are we getting the bans coming through?
Yeah, we just got it now. So the Chip and Belleric got banned out from the side of Lord, and Osiris Order banning out the Sicilian and Zusha. So good luck and have fun to both teams. And let's start.
Right, so into the game we go.
And Lords get their third ban.
I will protect you.
Oh, batting out the Lolita. It seems like they don't like playing against Lolitas.
Maybe they want to pick up a Changi. Lolita is the ultimate counter to a Changi.
The Immortal One chose me to vanquish the shadows that plague this world.
Well, viewers. Oh, as we see Osiris Order batting out the Suyu and Lord responding with the Joy Ban. So, viewers, you can do your votes and do whatever you want, right? The viewer's curse is going to remain the viewer's curse. It can't be the curse of Scarp.
Yeah,
As you see Osiris
he's got
Order
his own
banning out
curse.
the Lucas. Yeah, I've got my own curse.
Can't have,
mate,
you can't have you can't have more than one curse.
no, exactly, bro. It's nice having you. It's nice to have you have my back for a time. As we see Morganson picking up the Granger, and I'm a boy picking up the Camilla. Normally, you would be the biggest troll out of everyone trolling me. So, it's nice. Just because I'm sick.
Yeah, I'm just hoping you keep that the scalp flu to yourself.
Among the planes exists
As Genui picks up the Eve. And it seems like Lord Bravo will be picking up the Alucard.
So it looks we've got a bit of a trade-off here in terms of who picked the Camilla.
This time.
Well, no, I wouldn't call the Christopher a curse. And Rowan, I see exactly what you're trying to do here, bro. I've already got the commentator's curse. And I'm not the person that you should follow up on when it comes to bets. So, at this point in the stage, right, Lords had a had a good first match, but the first match is very indecisive. So, if we're looking at the two teams, I'll tell you after the draft, as we see Harley picking up the Melissa, Saz got the Xavier, and Qtania with the Kali, as well as the Revitalized. Yeah, you see it, one. There you go. Nightbot has got my back as well. So you're mistaken. Stop spamming caps. As we see Osiris Order banning out the Tigreal and Lord with a response on the Hayabusa. Apocalypse with a 4th pick for the side of Osiris Order. It was the ha 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 ha. As Legolas picks up the Masha. We haven't seen the Masha in ages on our stream, bro. As Lord Bravo is showing us that Alpha and Extra Z with the Gargacha.
My mission is to protect lives.
Leonardus 963 underscore 2.0. What is a repetitive, bro? Bro, the link. Seems like Leroy will be getting this pick wrong.
Flips to the last pick. There's a bit of player swaps for the side of Osiris Order.
I am more
Locking onto the
Has a
Julian.
hot
weapon.
Yeah.
Yep. So Leroy, unfortunately, we'll put the code. So the comment, the viewers curse, we can call it either the Karina or the Leroy curse. So just looking at the two drafts, I have to say, Lords of Chaos has the better set potential, especially coming in with the Xavier and the Dawning Light, as well as the Khalid and the... Oh, damn. I see the Garagacha got swapped with the Hylos. So yeah, with that glorious pathway, in my opinion, Lords of Chaos has the better draft here. But I'm going to give credit to Osiris Order. They are playing with my main at this point of stage, Harley with the Melissa. And yeah, GG's, well played. Let's see how this second match is going to play off.
So I'm wondering if Julian has received a secret buff. So for once, I actually got to play a game today. One game. Don't get to play very often, don't get to play very much, but I got to play one game with Julian, and he's a lot stronger than I do remember. I think with the skin, he may have gotten a secret buff.
You think so?
His damage output seems to be a bit... I used to play quite a lot of Julian, so his damage output was just a little bit higher than expected. But anyway, we'll take a look at what happens there. In terms of what happens in the game, as we see once again both jungles starting off on opposite ends. Lord Bravo seems to favor this XP lane rotation, which is not a bad rotation at all. As long as it's not a bad rotation, as long as your marksman plays safe. Let me put it that way. So committing the retribution is Alpha. Julian already level 3, so Julian is online. Julian doesn't need level 4. Julian just needs the level 3. I often like to see Julians get level 3 and then go for a quick gank or an invade, because you've got all the skills that you need. Pretty much. As just watching the side of Osiris Order, they are going to try and get onto this Granger, but he's staying very safe. So, as we were saying, you got to stay safe if your team is rotating towards the XP lane. So he realizes that he is in a bit of trouble. Melissa just trying to get a bit of poke onto the Granger so that her team can try and turret dive him, but he's staying very, very safe, so it makes sure that no gank can happen as Granger's just underneath the turret. Everything's fine. So Alpha, Spear of Alpha catching out too there, but however, look at the combination coming through from the Julian. He did take a lot of damage, but second skills himself to safety. Oh, there's the Khalid. He's engaging onto the Marsha. Julian wants to land the combination. Oh, the Revitalize coming through. Spear of Alpha once more. Apocalypse couldn't manage to get the kill. The Revitalize ensuring the that he stayed alive. I thought he would have went for the enhanced first skill combination since the since the Khalid was just going to be stuck in one position. So without a retribution, very difficult to try and contest for this though. Eve wants to try to steal it, commits the ultimate, now he's going to get engaged upon Sandstorm. Spear of Alpha, Flicker comes through, but nothing can save this Eve as she's taken down.
Yeah, 100%, bro. As we see, well, just past the 2 minute, well, just before the 3 minute mark, Lords of Chaos having that, 1k gold lead.
Yeah, 1k gold lead to them. Granger getting this lane pushed in here. I'm not sure if he realizes that Carmilla is camping, but Granger using the bushes very, very well. I'm quite impressed with the positioning of the Granger. Just staying around, wanting to last hit. But meanwhile, there's engagement on the mid lane. They manage to get a kill onto the Eve once more. The Curse Blood comes out here, managing to catch through Alpha. He's quite low, but the Kali, perfect rotation, takes down the Julian as they manage to get another kill as well. 3 kills in the mid lane. This is why rotation from your XP laner is so important. Can take a losing situation back into a winning one.
Yeah, the tides can turn easily. And like I always like to say, it ain't over till the cookie crumbles.
Speaking about cookies, I just finished my last Oreo. Isn't that just sad?
That could be sad, bro. That could be sad. We tasted the Coca-Cola Oreos.
How is
Don't
that?
waste the time. Nah, sus. In that moment, we do see Kutania, the Khalid, get it taken down by the Julian and the Marsha. But the Julian in a bit of danger here, getting sniped.
Marsha down to the last health bar, but we'll have the opportunity to build it back up once more. But Alpha doesn't want to let that happen. Oh, Spear of Alpha off the mark. If that landed, that could have been the end of the Marsha. Yeah, I saw it in the store today, and I was like, should I try it? Should I not try it? It was looking a little bit sus, but now that you say it's sus, I'm not getting it.
Luckily, it's just a limited edition, but yeah. Maybe it's better with milk.
Maybe. Well, you have to have Oreos with milk. Oh, there's the turtle going the way of Lords of Chaos, as there's the engagement here onto the Camilla. She's taking a lot of damage. Spirit of Alpha does come out. The Glorious Pathway. Melissa keeping herself safe. But there's the Marsha that everyone was talking about. Into the backline pops the Xavier as Marsha still has 2 health bars, so she'll be able to get away. Gets the 3rd bar up once more. Will she turn around to engage? The Spear of Alpha does come out. Eve commits the ultimate, zoning everybody away, keeping Legolas safe. So 2 kills for 2. Gets the kill count on the board for the side of Osiris Order. Julian here just waiting out to see who he's going to be able to catch. It's the Hylos going first, but will he be able to land that enhanced first skill onto the Granger? Granger taking a lot of damage, but he commits the flicker. Oh, Camilla blown up. Granger with some fast fingers there, getting the flicker off and dashing away to safety. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, it's Marsha once again taking on the Khalid, but Khalid has taken down the first turret of the game. But we switch to the top lane engagement here onto the Melissa. Harley managing to get to safety, as we do see the Julian. He's trying to go for the Granger, but he couldn't get the knock up for that enhanced 3rd skill. As we see the chat going wild about what is the best Oreo, and I do agree with you, Postpone Malone, the original is the best. Though if I have to pick another one, it's the Oreo with the chocolate center. I do love that one. So another 11 seconds until this next major objective. It will be the 3rd and final Lord, as the chat seems split about which Oreo is best. Oh, engagement onto the Kali. Tries to get the prey off. Not in time. The Spear of Alpha lands onto 2. There's the Curse Blood on the follow-up, Eve with a combination as well. But the damage output from the side of Lords, they're just eating through everybody. It's a 2-for-1 exchange. And no jungle available for this 3rd and final Lord. So it should be going the way of Lords of Chaos mid lane wave has been pushed in by the Granger as he makes the movement back to protect his own turret. Should he have stuck around and tried to do a bit of damage here? Because Eve not known to have the best of wave clears, as once more we see Lords of Chaos in a position to camp. Xavier just baiting everybody out there. The Spear of Alpha onto the Eve, not quite on the mark, but there is the Xavier to ensure that they secure a kill by actually locking down with that stun combination. Once again, Marsha wants to get the protection off. However, did you notice that, Skapskinkle? When Marsha's 1 health bar is about to drop,
Yeah, bro.
it
I
procs
did
the sky.
notice that.
Yeah, it procs the Sky Piercer.
Yeah, I did notice that, bro.
As we're getting some KFC vibes here from Ruan. Oreo crushes. Spear of Alpha comes out onto the Camilla. Camilla dances away and manages to get back to safety. So right now, Lords of Chaos bringing the pain here.
Oh, bro. The chat started off with glazing and now they definitely trolling me, bro.
Funny.
Scarps goes turned into audio chats.
As we see Just Cause trying to get Nightbot to wake up. By saying throw out the like there. If you haven't already, please press that like, share and subscribe buttons. And if you haven't pressed the subscribe button, I promise you we'll know. We will know. So it's the Lord's time for Lords as they are starting this unenhanced Lord. Oh, there's a Camilla, lands a Cursed Blood. Marsha with a follow-up. Sky Piercer Brox manages to get the kill. Oh, Marsha has to get out of dodge there as we see the follow-up. Osiris Order clutching out the Lord, taking down 2 kills in the process. Oh, Marsha, beautiful camp, managing to get another pick-off. Make that 3-for-1 exchange and the Lord. This just goes to show you can't trust what's happening on the screen. Anything can happen. One proper engagement. But this is why it is so important for your roam XP lane combo to know what they're doing around the objective. Because when they go in and dive in on the jungler, it changes the course of events.
Yeah, 100%, bro. I mean, anything, literally anything can happen, bro. And it can all just be with skills misplaced, perfect sets. Just a perfect team fight can cost you the game.
Yeah. So the stun comes out onto the Hylos here. As we're getting... I'm not sure when the next game is going to take place. But this was a little bit of a longer series than usual. But, well, longer is always better, I would say. Oh, there's the engagement here as we see the Hylos cutting the glorious pathway out. The vengeance has been popped. They're engaging onto the Julian. He's trying to escape, but he's going to get caught out. The Spear of Alpha does land. The Sandstorm into the background the backline does not hit as Melissa manages to get back to safety. The Revitalize coming out from the car lead as the game now has switched in the opposite direction once more. 2 kills being picked up by the side of Lords of Chaos. Let me get the bulls up for everybody on screen. As we see, what was it? Victor Luis picking on Osiris Order, not realizing that most of this chat is Osiris Order fans and getting jumped upon.
Yeah, true, bro. Yeah. It can happen, bro. It can
Yeah,
happen.
it's like dun dun dun. And then he realized he was in dangerous territory, like Scarf
Was that?
Skankle in
Yeah, I was
the
just-
in the Outlast streams. If you haven't watched it, the stream series has concluded. Go and watch those videos. As we see, it is another 5 seconds to this time around the Enhanced Lord. As 4 men from the side of Lords of Chaos were distracted by the Marsha push. And Marsha recalling to get back to the base. Explosion in the chat shouting out, "Go, Lords!" Will they be able to get here in time? The Melissa and Julian melting this down. That distraction from the Marsha. Beautifully done. Continuing the distraction here. Will she pay with it with her life? Does manage to get the ultimate off. Is engaged by everybody, but all the skills have been committed. The Cursed Blood does that. There's the Melissa with the Eve combination. So much damage being dished out. It's just the Granger left alive. It's a 4-for-2 exchange. Oh my goodness. Could this be the moment that Osiris Order clutched this all out? They're storming through the mid lane. It's Granger. They need to try and get the lockdown on him. He's trying to protect this this turret. Eve zoning away the dawning light from the Savior as he's back online. Ooh, my word. Will they be able to take down a tier 3 turret with this? They are, Osiris Order are allowing... I would like to see the Julian do a wave cut here, but he wants to be a little bit safe. We do see a tier 2 turret falling. The Lord being allowed to push by himself. Does the Lord manage to get the charge up? Yes, he does. The team now coming in to try and give some attention to what's happening here. So I don't think we're going to see any of the tier 3 turrets being taken down. Maybe with this minion wave here on the top lane. Actually, it just needed literally one person from the side of Osiris Order.
Yeah, I knew it was better than the Marshal that was in the lane.
Yeah. That is true. So Julian escaping the attentions of the Hylos. This game now has swung in the favor of Osiris Order, as they managed to show Lords what their combo can do with the Camilla Eve combination going through. But the kill count... Oh, there's the engagement of the Alpha. He does land the Spear of Alpha. There's the Cursed Blood. As the follow-up, Eve comes through there. Absolutely clutch. Melissa melting everybody down. But Melissa, she's caught out. Granger manages to get the shutdown kill. Khalid changing the course of this battle. Beautiful counter engagement from him. It is now a 3-for-2 exchange going in the favor of Lords. This is going to be another 30-minute game.
Well, I did notify the teams about the situation that is currently happening.
These two teams quite evenly matched. I mean, for the two games to be hitting this point in time here. There's the Khalid. He's getting engaged upon. Nice there from the Camilla and Julian as they do secure the kill. And this with 5 seconds left to the Lord. Enhanced Lord time.
So next it's Useless Paradise up against the Jinxes.
Alright, so Lord being melted down quite quickly here. The Granger trying to get into position. Maybe get a steal. Melissa secures the objective for her team. So Osiris Order have secured this Lord. Will they be able to use it this time? They are trying to go for the kills. The Sky Piercer gets proc. Oh, the Granger. He's dishing out damage to everybody. But it's Hylos and Granger. They're being hunted down here. They're trying to get to safety. Julian is going to recall. Is he? He's just waiting for a potential camp here onto the Xavier. Second skills in there. But the Spear of Alpha comes through absolutely on time there by Lord Bravo as they get another kill. So it's only 3 people left alive. Will this Lord actually be able to achieve anything? Are we going for another 30-minute game? Do we have to schedule the next game for tomorrow? Because
Let me see what I can arrange.
because the way things are going here, I strongly suspect that this might only end off at around about 10. Potentially. If it does go into a third game. Right, so as we expected with 2 kills, nothing much could have been done with the Lord that Osiris Order did secure. What to do?
And this tier 3 turret is still standing.
And the tier 3 turrets are still standing. Let's get the bulls up for everyone to see. So we're nearing completion time. Almost everybody has reached their full build potential. It should be completed in another minute or 2. Because we know we're definitely going to have another minute. Because the Lord's only going to spawn in another minute. This is going to be the 18-minute Lord. Yeah, General Cho, I do agree with you. I also don't know who's going to win. Post Paul Malone, I strongly suspect this is going to be another 30-minute game. We did hit the 29-minute mark in the previous matchup. All we had to pass it and go to 30. Who knows?
Will the teams be pushing for another record breaker tonight?
Potentially. The teams are, as we say, evenly matched up with Spear of Alpha compared to the Marsha, but Marsha's got enough health bars to survive through all of that. Just heals back up. And Melissa getting one of the waves pushed. It is the Evolved Lord Marsha now once again engaging onto the Alpha. Takes out the Alpha from the equation. Could this be the moment for Osiris Order? There's no Retri available. As we see the Melissa starting off this Lord. The Lord is quite tanky. But with no Retri, how can you contest this? Kali trying to get the waves pushed in here just to create a bit of pressure on the side of Osiris Order so that they won't be able to sync up the lanes. Will we see them actually get... Oh, there's a push that happened by the Marsha, but the minion wave spawning just in time, so not enough momentum to take down a tier 3 turret.
They should leave the Julian to do the split push, to be honest.
They should. There's too many people doing the same thing at the same time. And also, like, if you notice across the series, everyone seems to push the mid lane wave instead of the side lanes.
What's the golden rule when you've got the Lord? Push the side lanes! The amount of times you taught us that and wasted potential, bro.
So, as we see, one side lane being pushed takes down one tier 3 turret. The mid lane will be more or less crashing with the Lord. The wave was cleared there by the Alpha. There was a potential to engage on him, but the Lord is coming through. It should charge up and take down another tier 3 turret. Yeah, you see, leaving the mid lane, even if the enemy clears the wave, allows this to happen. Now you've got all tier 3 turrets down. The lock is on. The glorious pathway has been committed. The Lord is into the base. The base is exposed. They just need Melissa to come in here to manage to get the lock on to the base. Come on, Melissa. If you lock onto the base, but no, Legolas is taken down. The Lord has been cleared out. But 2 of the members of Lords have been killed. The waves are there. Can Melissa get the lock onto the base? There's one more being taken down. Make that 3. As the base exposed, we should see the end now. It's done and dusted, and now the series has been evened up 1-1. We're going into the third game.
Into the sudden death round, the round that everyone knows that just slapped differently. So yeah, GG's well played to both teams. Yeah, let's jump into match number 3.
Damn, I'm gonna get another packet of audios from the carpet. I think the third game deserves a pack of Oreos.
I'm on the gems.
Alright, so we wait for both teams to get into the lobby. As we wait for Scarpsgecko to create said lobby and we get into the banning phase.
Yeah, 100%. Let's go. Just notified the teams that we are going into match 3. So, let's go.
I suppose most of them would know. Since they would be watching. Alright, so we're just heading into the banning phase. Just got a couple of players pulling up into the lobby for the side of Osiris Order. This will be the third and final game. We're gonna see who's gonna clutch this out. Will it be Osiris Order taking us 2-1, or will Lords of Chaos take this 2-1? It's been an exciting run so far. Let's get into the banning phase. Let's get everybody into the lobby. It's Lords with the Marsha and Chip ban. Alright, so Scarpsgecko will probably lead us through the rest here.
Brazilian and Zushin from the side of Osiris Order. Starting now. No spectators. Thank you. Bye-bye. Let's go. Good luck and have fun to both teams. And off we go. Osiris Order with a third ban for them, as we see King Zultra Uchiha banning out the Granger. Not having a very pleasant time up against the Granger in the second match.
I will protect you.
My lord, continuing with the Lolita ban.
This time, the choice is mine.
Lol. Goated. As we see Osiris Order banning out the Xavier.
Time to drop the beat of the flash.
Lords of Chaos continues to stick with their bans that they have. So, new to the team, well, into tonight's best of 3 team, is Hybrid, showing us that Veil.
My mission is to
Ooh,
protect
Lagolos
lives.
switching in with the Hylos. Leonardo, it's clear as daylight that they didn't have a pleasant time up against a Lolita. As you see, Borgerson with the Odette. And Lord Bravo, will he be picking up the... Yeah. Oh, Extra Z with the Camilla and Saz with the Vexana. So everybody, please, let's take that time to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. We do appreciate your support as Hybrid locks onto the Nana.
enters the scene.
Ooh, Lord Bravo sticking with that Akai pick, and Burger Boy picking up the Terizla. Burger's in with the final ban for the side of Lord of Chaos. Batting out the Hayabusa and King Zultra Uchiha with the final ban of Osiris Order in this best of 3 series. Osiris Order up against the Lords of Chaos. Legolas used to be in Cobra White Wolves, as we see Osiris Order banning out the Alpha. Kotania, will he be picking up the Gargacha? Yes, sir, we do. As we see Kotania picking up the Gargacha. Ali and King Zultra Uchiha with the marksman and, well, jungle pick for the side of Osiris Order.
Need some stitches? I can help.
Ali sticking to what is not broken, picking up the Melissa, and King Zultra Uchiha picking up the Julian. Orgazon picking up the Layla.
Shoot! That's it!
Yep, I have to agree. Lords of Chaos, they have a very good and strong draft with their set potentials coming in. But don't count out Osiris Order just yet. And Don Ryle, yes, unfortunately, bro, it is anything could happen, bro. It's whether it's long or short games, it's MLBB in the qualifiers. Nonetheless, you need to be either aggressive or you need to be strategic. Bad is never an option. And never what? Never give up.
You know, the Julian picking up with the killing spree there. That's interesting. Testing sound check. Sounds okay?
Yeah, sounds good, bro. No static, no feedback. All good.
Alright, lovely. Getting into the game once more. Let me just get our screen widened. As we see this time round, both teams starting off on the same side. So it looks like they're going for the early pressure into the gold lane. Both teams. The Julian just clearing out his buff, as we do have an Kai in the jungle. So the heavy spin is a vital tool to securing objectives. It's been a while since we've seen the tank jungle combination. Nana just throwing out that Molina just to zone everybody away. A bit of poke there from the Vexana. They do have the early game composition to the side of Lords. As we see the Vexana dishing out the damage. The passive has been procced by the Nana. She has to retreat. Melissa comes through here. She's getting engaged upon by the Akai. Kai managed to land the stun in there, but he's going to get caught out. The Molina doll making sure that he gets finished off here, but there's another kill going through. It's going to be 2 kills in the favor of Osiris Order. This is why we don't do the jungle invades before 2 minutes. It's the reason that particular update was one of. It's not the only reason, but one of the reasons why tank meta fell away. Because the tank meta is a very aggressive one. You use it to invade the enemy jungle. But with the change to the jungle, where you get the debuffs that come through, and the buffs for the enemy team, enhanced second skill, once more onto the Camilla. Ecstasy has to retreat. It's going to be healing up there. So Litho as well going the way of Zultra on the Julian, as he's using the river speed to get his to hightail it towards this objective. He knows he's got the advantage right now with the level 4 and 4 and a third, you could say. So securing the objective for the team and now establishing a 1.4k gold lead in their favor. right now, both teams are just checking what's happening here on the XP lane, but looks like there's going to be some action here on the gold lane side as both teams are set up. Melissa just scouting out the bushes. Camilla gets the stun off. The flicker comes through from the Vexana, but does not manage to land the combination onto the Melissa. She does have that bit of movement speed. However, Layla, just using the extra range that she has, once more, there's the engagement into the jungle. Hylos comes through. Heavy spin has been committed by the Akai. Trapping up this Hylos or pushing him away. He does get the glorious pathway off. The Revitalize keeping him alive. That's a lot of skills baited out there by the Hylos. So will we see Osiris Order take the advantage here? Kai wants to engage onto the Nana, but Nana managing to get back to the safety of the turret. Hylos here CC'd up. Well, there's going to be the Cursed Blood combination landing, but Julian has the damage to dish it out. Takes down the Camilla. Cursed Blood or no Cursed Blood. Using that second skill to get out of the connection that was there by the Cursed Blood. So Osiris Order building up a healthy 2k gold lead at this stage in the game. How are Lords going to respond as we see them trying to engage onto the Gatto here? Getting him out of the equation, as we know, will definitely allow them to secure the objective much more easily. But it looks like the side of Lords do not want to contest this objective. They know that it's going to be difficult. So they're looking like setting up for a gold lane gank. As we're just watching what's happening to the Gatto, the stun does land. The Avatar of Guardian keeps him safe. So we're just going to switch our attention here towards the gold lane as Melissa is going to be trapped out here. Oh, the heavy spin, but she does use the ultimate so well, does Harley, keeping the Melissa safe. So once more, Hylos calling his teammate. Julian does have the retribution, did not use it. So a bit of an invade here as they manage to secure the objective. Two objectives, both the turtle and the blue buff. As we see the Cursed Blood coming out from the Camilla. The team not quite there to follow up. Akai wants to engage. The enhanced second skill comes out from the Julian. As the flame shot from the Nana and the revitalize from the Hylos keeps him alive. Melissa clearing the wave, making the rotation here. Wants to try to get this mid lane wave pushed in here so they can continue the control that they have. 3 kills and 2k gold advantage to the side of Osiris Order right now. Lords in a bit of trouble in this early part of the game. But with the Layla on their side, and picking up the Malefic gun nice and early, the Layla. Layla, as we know, the longer this game goes on, and we had some long games so far, once Layla comes online, it's gonna prove to be a problem. Because you don't have the backline dive for the side of Osiris Order to deal with a Layla. Oh my goodness. Taking down the Camilla. But Osiris Order with the glorious pathway comes out from the Hylos. They want to try and engage onto this Layla, but she's got the range to stay away. Julian gets the knock up onto the Vexana. There's a heavy spin coming out from the Kai, but this ultimate from the Melissa just pushing him away. Now she turns to re-engage as it's a 4v3 situation here. I should expect this turret to fall. Julian now, he's going to get trapped up here. Manages to get the enhanced second skill off to get to safety there. Camilla is back into the equation. Will she land the Cursed Blood? Yes, she does, but she's melted down before anybody could follow up with the set. As we do see the Terizla pushing the mid lane in, having dealt with his wave. So the side of Osiris Order do not want to let this get towards the late game. The Molina comes out from the Nana. Flame shot as well. Does not get the kill, but does force the recall from the Vexana. First turret of the game was taken down by the side of Osiris Order. How are Lords going to respond? They need to play around the Layla. They gotta get her farmed, because once she comes online, it's going to prove to be a game changer. But let's focus on what is happening in the now as we check the builds for both teams. So engagement onto the Gatto underneath the turret here. Burger Boy, he's taken quite low. The stun comes out onto the Hylos. The heavy spin has been committed by the Akai. Doesn't manage to pin anybody away. Oh, there's the penalty zone once more. However, Burger Boy is taken down on the Teresa, the glorious pathway from the Hylos. Does not manage to land onto anybody, but the team is here to try and deal with everybody as they take down the Ecstasy on the Camilla once more. The passive has been procced by the Nana. Layla, meanwhile, getting the top lane pushed in here. The defense coming out from the side of Lords as they manage to keep their bot lane safe. Layla should be able to take down this turret as we hear the pew-pews in the background. Melting it down here. Melissa trying to deal with the Layla. Wants to get the engagement, but Layla with that Malefic gun is now going to seriously outrange the Melissa.
Yeah, 100%, bro. But this match, this third match is definitely different than the first two matches that we've experienced.
Oh, there's the engagement onto the Hylos. He manages to escape the attentions of everyone. Commits the glorious pathway to get to safety. Julian tried to get into the back line there, but could not land the combination onto the Vexana. Melissa finally with a bit of poke onto the Layla, but Layla is staying safe. She is level 9, so has 2 levels on her ultimate, so her range is quite long. But right now, Osiris Order in pole position to take this first Lord of the game. Kai does not have the heavy spin. It will be up in the next few seconds. He's just scouting out here, wants to engage. He's getting double engaged upon here by the Julian and Gatto. So right now, Hylos, he's into the backline, trying to engage into the Vexana. It's the Eternal Guard that does come out. The Nana there with a combination trying to end the Vexana's life. Look at the amount of damage coming through onto the Camilla. The glorious pathway is there. However, Kai is taken down. The Cursed Blood does land. Revitalized, keeping everybody safe. But Layla, she's just pushing and pushing away.
Yeah, I can't believe that they're leaving the Layla to push like that.
She's just keeping the gold up, as you can see. She's maintaining more or less a healthy more or less, she's the one with the gold for the side of Lords. It is 7-1 in the favor of Osiris Order. So they do have all the cards in their favor. But as we see Leonardo saying that the Melissa is not aggressive enough onto the Layla there. Especially in the early game when you're going to have the ability to outrange her. Lord making its way through the mid lane. Akai commits the heavy spin, manages to trap the Hylos up, but the team is coming through to get the engagement. Hylos tanking through all of it. The Cursed Blood does manage to land. The glorious pathway is being committed, and there we see the Layla coming through, getting a kill onto the Hylos there. Layla is gonna start to hurt. Is this the moment where the game swings into the favor of Lords? I don't know. I don't know. Because the map control is firmly on the side of Osiris Order, but the game is, in my opinion, still balanced just because of Layla.
Yeah, true, bro. Anything can still happen. As we see the Julian and the Teresa picks off on the Kai, and the Vexana falls to the Melissa.
So now, right now, the control is still in the favor of Osiris Order. Oh, look at that. Just one hit onto the Nana. Almost half health gone. Yes, Karina, Julian does deal a lot of damage. Just why when I played a game with him earlier today, just one match I got to play today, I was quite surprised. I was like, did he get seasonally buffed? What's happening here? So it's another 45 seconds to this next major objective. It will be the time for the enhanced slot. Just focusing here on the players from Osiris Order as they're getting the lanes pushed in, the waves pushed in. They want to keep Lords of Chaos in the base. The waves are all crashing in. If you can keep them in the base, it's going to give you the space you need to take this objective. The typically want to wait for the next round of waves before you get it pushed in. It's always nice when you want to contest for an objective and you got the map control to do what we call the slow push. But there's the glorious pathway coming out, the heavy spin from the Akai, trying to be used defensively, but what an out from Nana! The Cursed Blood did land by the Camilla, but she's gonna get melted down. Revitalize Vengeance is being popped left, right, and center. The high loss of the revitalized Camilla with a Vengeance, not enough to keep her alive. As we see now, the Lord is going to go probably a free Lord to the side of Osiris Order. Could this be the Lord that they used to end the match?
This should definitely be the Lord that they look to finish the match, bro.
They're trying to make sure that it ends early, but let's get to see if the Lords of Chaos can land the combination that they have, which is going to be the Avatar of Guardian into the Eternal Guard with the Cursed Blood. We haven't seen that full combination land just yet, but well, let's see now. It's going to be time for some team fights as the Lord is pushing up on the bot lane side. The waves being synced up quite nicely here by the side of Osiris Order. There's the glorious pathway. They managed to get the Layla. That's dangerous. Melissa, she's not interested in anything. She's just focusing the base as they take it down. Beautiful play there from Osiris Order, using the Lord as distraction, taking down the Layla and ending the game. And well played to them, taking the series 2-1.
Yeah, GG's well played.
Sadly, we do not have time to dwell too much on the results of this game. We will speak more about it a little bit later. We are half an hour delayed into the next matchup, which is going to be Skanker.
The Jinx.
The Jinx is up against Useless Paradise. Getting the poll up very quickly as we get both teams into the lobby. And we're gonna hopefully get started with this next game.
Yeah. As we see, the Jinxes are pitching up now. So apologies to both teams here when they do rewatch the stream. The game prior to this did take longer than expected to reach its conclusion. But well, we're still gonna bring you more action. It is the Jinxes up against Eustace Paradise, a team that we haven't really featured before from Madagascar. Or did they have a 100%,
name change? Some very dark names on their team too. Now, in terms of Asmodeus, Ashtaroth, Baal, Beelzebub.
Alright, the Jinx is not wasting time, banning out the Zushin and the Hylock.
It's only Malik with a normal name.
Ooh, Useless Paradise banning out the Hayabusa and the Bernadetta. Alright, good luck and have fun. Let's go. First match. But I do see the viewers are favoring the Jinxes to take the W here. And just cause it seems like it, bro. It honestly seems like it. Alright, then off we go. Round one. In the blue corner, we've got the Jinxes. And the right corner, we've got Useless Paradise. As the hidden one will bring us the third ban for the side of the Jinxes. Yeah, sorry, folks. The tournament lobby is only for big tournaments. Yeah, unfortunately, bro.
Let's fight to our
Moonfall is
Yeah, it's not for qualifiers, and the tournament is registered for the MSA Cup. So it's for MSA Cup games only. Moonton now, if you don't follow their rules, they punish you. Right? So if you say like in your registration, this is what you're gonna be doing, and you gotta stick to what you said.
Yeah, 100%. As we see, the Jinx is banning out the Sun as well as the Khalid. Useless Paradise banned out the Lucas and Beelzebub with the next ban before we go into the first picks.
Only love
As
and
they ban
light
out the
are
Cecilian.
everlasting.
Xanthes with the first pick for the side of the... Ooh, swapping out with the hidden one, giving the hidden one the Ranger. Astaroth picks up the Suyu. And, yeah, Ball. Will he pick up a pick or will he swap out? Ooh, Malik comes in with the Faramus. So the Nether Realm to the side of Useless Paradise. No. As OBS 1 is showing us that Mincetar Xanthes picks up the Valentina. Will OBS pick up the Badan? Will ya? Will he? Yep. OBS _1 picks up the Badan. That actually rhymes. One and Badan. No, it doesn't rhyme.
Madagascar versus Madagascar, think about it.
Yeah, 100%, bro. This is indeed a situation like that. I mean, the only different flags you've got there, okay, well, each team has a British flag, and, well, one from Korea, and the other one, I don't even know what that flag is.
Mauritius.
As Ball, oh, Mauritius, okay. As Ball picks up the Erythel.
True love is like blood.
Ooh, Useless Paradise their final ban being the Camilla in this first matchup in this best of 3 series.
The Valentina pick from the side of Jinx is a very good
Muscle
one.
of iron.
Onto
Bones
the
of
Paramus.
steel.
As we see, Jinx is banning out the Gargacha. Yeah, Leonardo, I'm okay, bro. I'm okay. What, did something wrong came through there on the stream?
Yeah, when your dog got you. Oh, the puppy.
Oh, yeah. The two puppies are having like a battle royale on the bed, and my foot keeps on getting bitten by one of the two. They're using my leg as a barrier. As we see Beelzebub picking up the Dyroth. No, Karina, Mads is not pinching me. It's the puppies that bit me. As Nemesis picks up the Alpha and Ludus Seal with the Bellaric. Asmodeus. Well, welcome back, Leroy. Asmodeus is picking up the Tigreal. So, yeah. Ooh, never mind, swapping out with the Minotaur. So, yeah. GG's. Let's see how this first matchup goes in. Both teams are pretty much evenly balanced. I think the person to watch out for is the Valentina when it comes to stealing the ult. Especially, well, the Valentina could steal that nether realm from the Faramis as well as Minotaur's ult. So, yeah. Yes, the Minoran Fury.
Yeah, it's a good steal. The Valentina was quite a good pick. So I'm quite interested to see what will happen. This is the first of a best of 3. The Jinx is up against Useless Paradise. This is a Madagascan squad up against a Madagascan squad. So we do see a couple of people from, the Korean and British flag can't really count. But there is a Mauritius flag in there as well. But enough about the flags. It's time to get into the game. So just cause we're waiting for the registration to go in, I think I need to just state what the rules are and so everybody knows what's happening. I thought I did explain it a little bit, but we will get to see how it goes. This is going to be, just while we get into the early parts of the game, both jungles starting off at the opposite ends of the jungle, but I'll just throw it out there. So the roll roulette basically works like this. You enter as an individual, it's not for your squad. You join in and you're going to end up being matched up with 4 random teammates. As we see the engagement here onto the Valentina, she manages to jump back to safety, does Xanthis, but the Litho does go to the side of Useless Paradise as they follow this through, managing to gauge into the Alpha, but the Badang, what a second skill, not even an ult necessary as they get the return, 2 kills to their favor, make that 3. Useless Paradise punished for an early game invasion. But yeah, back to what I was saying, so you're going to end up with 4 random members on your team, and even more hectic than that, you don't get to pick your role. You will be assigned a role by the wheel. The wheel of fortune will determine what role you play in the game. So it's the ultimate test of the skill of a player. Can you synergize with 4 random players? And can you adjust to whatever role is being assigned to you?
That's just freaky fresh.
So the Jinxes have built up just about a 500 gold lead as we go to this first major objective of the game. It is time for the turtle. I'm just watching the engagement here. Onto the, oh, beautiful from the Faramus, taking on the Valentina as the Minotaur and Faramus engaged onto the Valentina. This creates the space for Suyu to start this turtle. But here's Badang. Badang does have the ultimate. Minotaur is trying to scout him out here as Badang is trying to get the combination off onto anybody. Suyu comes in there. Oh, but the Spear of Alpha lands onto the Suyu. Is it going to be enough damage here? The Netherrealm comes through very clutch. Oh, the Dairoth with the Abyssal Strike. The stolen Netherrealm, the Minoan Fury did come out. Minotaur did get to level 4 as they pull back the Alpha. He did sustain through so much, but he's been taken down here. The kills going in favor of the side of Useless Paradise as they take down 4 with that. At the same time, if you take a look at it, Irithel just melting all the gold on that turret. Taking advantage of the rotation from the Granger to seize an objective.
As we reach that 3.5 minute mark, Useless Paradise having that 2k gold lead and the 2 kill deficit.
That's true. So Faramus pulling back the Belleric once more as gold lead very much in the favor of the side of Useless Paradise as Suyu wants to engage onto the Alpha, jumps in, jumps back out using the combination there. This double heal from this. Oh, there's a flicker. Minoan Fury catching out too. The follow up there from the Suyu. Belleric with the Wrath of Dryads, but the Netherrealm keeping everybody safe. Irithel has been caught out there. Suyu into the backline gets the return kills. It's a 2-for-2 exchange, but the Suyu, he wants a little bit more. Does he want it? It's Faramus engaging onto the Valentina once more. Gets the pullback onto the Valentina. Valentina is quite low. We'll have to try to get back to safety. As Suyu returns, engages onto the Alpha. Alpha with the Spear of Alpha, but is taken down by the Suyu, which means free turtle to the side of Useless Paradise. So, Irithel just coming out, helping a teammate get this here, gonna clear the wave and move through. Will we see Useless Paradise dive the Granger here as they have a 4-1 split in here? But meanwhile, the Badang, he's just dishing it out here. Gets the stuns onto the Phobius, onto the Dairoth. Dairoth does land the Abyssal Strike. Oh, almost taking on a kill there. It's 1 HP escapes for the Badang. Dairoth just so hard to deal with in a 1v1 situation, just because of that second skill of his. As we see Dairoth with the wave cut here, hoping to try and take the first turret down for the game, for the side of Useless Paradise. How are Jinx is going to respond to the initial pressure being placed by the side of Useless Paradise? Once more, the Netherrealm has been stolen by the Valentina. Just need to get their combinations going, the Jinxes. But oh, there's the engagement. Spear of Alpha onto the Irithel. She does pop her ultimate. The Netherrealm comes through. They drag the Alpha back, but he's managing to sustain through so much. Gets the passive off. However, the rotation from the Dairoth getting the killing spree. The Minoan Fury comes through. Valentina dancing in and around. Pops the Netherrealm now down, but it's going to be Lodesiel on the Belleric taken out. The Granger tries to flicker to safety, but they're being engaged upon under the turret. 4 people diving through here as they manage to take down both of them underneath the turret. But Dung sensing the opportunity to at least even out the turrets, because the bot lane turret should fall, taking the top lane turret there. The rotation from the Dairoth giving him the space to do so and even this up. So the kill count, gold advantage on the side of Useless Paradise as they try to force this mid lane wave in just to create the space so they can take the third and final turtle. So that's going to be all 3 turtles going in the favor of Useless Paradise. Now they're engaging onto the Belleric and into the jungle of Alpha. Alpha is not going to be able to get much farm now that the map has been opened up. So Eustace Paradise moving together as a 4-man and forcing rotations all around the map by the Jinxes. The Jinxes just need to get the waves in order so that they can actually move together as a unit, get their combinations going. Maybe the Valentina should try and steal that Minoan Fury. Could that possibly be the thing that changes the game for the Jinxes? Because right now, the way things are looking, every team fight is going in the favor of Eustace Paradise, as we see the Pharamus once more trying to initiate this fight here. His ultimate has been stolen for the maybe 5th time by the Valentina. The mid lane wave being pushed through. We do have 4 members for the side of the Jinxes trying to get the defense off. They do clear the wave out quite quickly. So I think we'll see Eustace Paradise make the rotation towards the Badang. They're going for the wraparound. Will they catch out the Alpha? Alpha just scouts them out there. Badang realizes, wait, I'm in a bit of danger. Decides to reposition himself to get to the safety of the turret. Mid lane being pushed in by the Pharamus, getting a lot of poke onto the Valentina. Suyu just 1 arrow shot to the face of the Belleric. So Belleric just zoning away just to make sure that Alpha can't get his blue buff this time. There's the engagement onto the Belleric. Uses the movement speed that he has to get out of the clutches of the Pharamus. Oh, but there's the engagement here onto the Minotaur. But Minotaur just healing back through all that damage. Pharamus comes through to try and get a bit of poke. Meanwhile, Suyu did engage onto the Belleric. Valentina trying to catch out this Erythel, but she's got the movement speed to deal with this mid lane wave being taken down very nicely by the Suyu, as the side of Eustace Paradise use the map control that they have to get into position to take this first Lord of the game. They just need to know where the Badang is. Badang is the game changer with his ultimate there. As he's gonna try to, is he gonna try to get the position in here? This Lord being taken down quite quickly. I don't think they're gonna be able to get this. The Wrath of Dryad does come out from the Belleric, not catching onto anybody. The Minoan Fury comes out from the Minotaur as he does manage to catch onto a couple. Oh, there's Badang with the ultimate, but the Nether Realm is there to save. The stolen Nether Realm used to save as well. There's Belleric trying to get towards his team to help. Badang ceasing everybody up with the damage output way too much. That Belleric Wrath of Dryads was way too early there for the side of Jinxes. Not having it there to combine with the Badang proved a little bit fatal for his team. Although nobody was killed in that engagement, both teams being able to get in and out fairly safely. I was saying that, and then the Badang just is taken down as a kill there. But that fortunately wasn't during that engagement. They managed to get him as a pick-off as he tried to defend a tier 2 turret. And so the waves being synced up very nicely here by Eustace Paradise. Having never seen them play before, I am quite enjoying their play.
Yeah, no, bro, but just to look at the Pharamus, it seems like the Pharamus and the Nether Realm and the stolen Nether Realm is currently what's keeping the both teams alive in a crazy team play moment.
It is quite a strong ultimate. It's one of the game changer ultimates. Minoan Fury once more, but only onto the Belleric. He pops the Vengeance to try to stay alive. Commits that Wrath of Dryads. Is staying alive for the most part. The Netherrealm comes through. There's Erythel dishing out the damage. Stolen Netherrealm has been committed as well, but there's just way too much damage. Full 5-man in the mid lane as they manage to take down 2. Due to side of Eustace Paradise. So right now they have the map control, they have the gold lead, the kill count firmly on their side. It's around a 7k gold lead in their favor at this, heading towards the 12-minute mark of the game. As we see them moving around to try and take down a tier 2 turret, another one. The Granger has to flicker to safety, otherwise he was going to get engaged upon by the Erythel. So right now, Eustace Paradise, not so useless, in pole position in this moment in time in the match.
No, 100%. Bro. I'm just trying to think and figure out what their thought was around naming their team, bro.
I think they were trying to mean that Paradise is useless based on the names of their the heroes what they decided to name themselves in the game.
Yeah, so all team member names are based on demons. So yeah.
Interesting. Spear of Alpha onto the Minotaur. Minotaur taking a lot of damage, but healing up through all of it. As we do see this enhanced Lord being melted down quite quickly. There's the follow-up here. The Minoan Fury has been critted. The Netherrealm is there as well. Budan gets the ultimate off. Spear of Alpha catches out the backline, but he's going to be CC'd up by the combination of players. It is a 3-for-0 exchange, plus the Lord going into the favor of a useless Paradise.
Yeah, just past the 13-minute mark, we do see Useless Paradise almost having that 10k gold lead. Just shy of 400 at this point of stage. Nope, make it. They've got their 10k gold lead. Just cause says they're trying to put fear into their enemies.
Well, we'll quote Shakespeare on this. What's in a name? That which we call a red rose by any other name would smell as sweet. Well,
You're a poet, you didn't even know it.
Yeah. So the engagement here into the base, Minoan Fury does manage to knock up only one. The Netherrealm there's a follow-up. The Wrath of Dryads, the Lord is into the base. The base has been focused here, but Badang with the clutch ultimate. Is this going to be the one that saves the team? No, there's so much damage and heal coming through from the Minotaur. It's just Granger left alive. The base is exposed, taken down. 1-0. First game going in the direction of Useless Paradise. Will the Jinxes be able to come back in the second game? Or will Useless Paradise take this 2-0? Let's get into the second match to find out.
Yeah, so GG's well played to both teams. Yeah, it's quite weird to see the matches not going the longevity as the previous series. Bro.
Why am I creating the lobby? I'm supposed to be creating a new lobby.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Just Cause. I was just quoting, well, the man known as the Bard, William Shakespeare. There was a line from Romeo and Juliet, where in that story the Montagues and the Capulets hate one another, but a girl from the Capulets falls in love with a boy from the Montagues, and she tells him, I don't care what your surname is, I will love you anyway. What's in a name? Because, words can't hurt people. People hurt people. So it doesn't matter what somebody's named.
Just waiting for OBS_1 to swap over or remove himself.
Just cause it just goes to show how old I am. So I'm a different generation, different time. Lots of reading back then. There was no smartphones that existed.
Yeah, well, I had Romeo and Juliet in my matric, so we needed to do the entire Romeo and Juliet form for English.
It's nice. I didn't have that as any of my set books. I didn't do Romeo and Juliet as a set book in school.
Alright, let me get the bans. So, Useless Paradise banning out the Hayabusa and the Benedetta. Jinxes.
Thanks for the compliment, Sai folks. It's actually a pleasure having everyone here to watch. Because as fun as it is to do what we love to do, right, which is cast and stream and watch Mobile Legends, it's way more fun when everyone's here watching it with us.
Alright, the Jinx is batting out the Zushin and the Paramus. Let's go. Spectators leave.
Looks like the Jinxes have brought a demon themselves onto their side. We're busy about rising.
Alright, and starting. Now, round 2. Let's go. Useless Paradise with a third ban in the drafting phase for them. Well, we see the respect bans. Oh no, sticking to their guns, banning out the Sicilian. These are both rising. With the third ban for the side of the Jinxes. Yeah, just cause it's pretty much just like that, bro. It's no one. Just to add to that, no one can cancel you. It's only you that can cancel yourself. Seeing that we are currently in the cancel culture, as we see the Jinxes banning out the Lucas. These are Booth with oh, you see. One Visa Booth Rising couldn't get the name Visa Booth because
protect lives.
never mind, I see there's an L. But the name was already taken. As we see Useless Paradise banning out the Hylos.
Your question just cause it's Solid from Pandora's Box who's the ref for tonight's games.
Yeah. As you see the Jinxes batting out the Sun, and Solid is doing a good job, bro. I have to say this was a seamlessly uneffortly jumping from one lobby to another.
Yes, that is true.
As we see Ball showing us the Nana,
The immortal one
who's popping out with Astaroth on the Suyu. Xanthis showing us the Eve. Will he be picking up the Eve? Yes, he does. And Visabut rising on the Kufra. Is it worth it to pick up the Kufra so early on?
Muscle of iron.
Sand rises when I give the word.
As we see Asmodeus picking up the Khalid and Visabut on the Gargacha. What? Yo, okay. I just got slapped with a dictionary. Thank you, Christopher, for that. As we see, OBS _1 picks up the user. Caden Frost batting out the Harley. And Malik with the final bat for the side of Useless Paradise. Could this be potentially the final ban in this series, or will Jinxes get us that return W and take us into another drafting phase?
The euphony of suffering.
You know which name of a player I love here?
Need some stitches? I can help.
This one, Babidi. You're from the original, not Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball.
Oh yeah, the Babidi had what's her name was the what's that ball? The future that you can see into the future.
I can't remember the name, but I know what you're talking about. No, that's the witch. Babidi was one of the villains who was after the Dragon Ball. Back when Goku was a kid.
These are my domain.
Oh yeah, the guts and killing. Yeah. Yeah,
My
sadly,
pleasure.
there's like rules.
As we see Kaiden Frost picking up the Karina. Babidi with the Melissa Malik on the Kadita and Ball with the Exia. I don't know, I wouldn't have picked an Exia up against the Melissa, but hey, each to their own. The Melissa can just step out of that. What's going on with out of Exia's ult? The full barrage. Thank you.
The one thing I would say about Ixia, though, although she lacks mobility, the sustain she has in a 1v1 situation, as long as your mid trio, which is your roam, mage, and jungler, control the enemy mid trio, you're going to have a fun time on the gold lane against most other heroes, obviously, not everybody.
Yeah, well, 100%, bro. The thing that I've picked up on Exia, right? She's not as what she used to be when she just got released, right? She's more of a support marksman than she's an aggressive marksman, if you think about it, because she needs to be perfectly positioned. And if she doesn't do that damage early on, she gives that the option of the team to go and do the pickoffs or to do the follow-ups. I'm seeing her as a support marksman in all actuality, but hey, that's just my opinion. My opinion doesn't matter.
What she really requires is set potential, and she has this here from the mage, from the roam, from the XP laner. She has it in spades. Once you get the set, it's just she's got a time after the set. Just position, wait for the set, and it's a disciplined game. You know when you're going to have the ability to engage. As we just see the Khalid using his movement speed to try and engage onto the Yuzong and get a bit of poke damage. At least quite a bit of poke damage. Yuzong just getting back to safety. Yeah, so it's like you'll know if you're disciplined enough when you're going to have the set, which is around the major objectives. As the Karina just using that true damage of hers to secure the neutral objective in the Litho away from the Suyu.
She actually popped the retry for that Litho, bro. Well, both popped the retry for the Litho. But now that you mention it, actually, if you think about it, from the side of Useless Paradise, the Suyu actually early on also needs a perfect set roamer to get to be vital early game.
Engagement onto Xanthis there on the Eve by the Kali. Ooh, nice knock up there from Malik on the Khadija. As we do see Karina starting this, with the ultimate, catching out too. Lots of damage being taken, Suyu and the Khalid, but Khalid is healing back up. Karina's got this turtle quite low. Shouting out for the team just to give it a vision. She does secure the objective. As First Blood does go to the side of... Oh, there's the Avatar of Guardian catching out the Karina. First Blood did go to the side of Useless Paradise as they picked up Xanthis on the Eve. As she tried to make her way towards her teammates, moving through what we call the corridor of death. Moagi, to answer your question, on top of the answer that Just Cause gave you, yes, it is true. This is the second game, as we see Melissa being engaged upon. Babidi managing to survive through all of this. Oh, but Exia comes in with a second skill to end it all. Yeah, it's the second game, and Eustace Paradise did take the first game for the win.
Yeah, I know. For all of you wondering what Way is eating, if you were not part of the stream, he's currently eating Oreos.
I switched it up.
Oh, you did now.
I went Savory. Tyrant's Rat did come out from the Kufra, but the follow-up is here from the side of Ulysses Paradise as Ixia with a full barrage catches out one. Carly just healing himself up in the midst of the ultimate of Eve. Yeah, I went a bit more savory. I went for salty cracks and cheese.
Bro, be honest, did you make yourself food tonight? Or you just on the snack attack?
I made a pizza earlier on.
Alright, so as we reach that 4-minute mark, we do see Useless Paradise having quite a large gold lead. It's a 1.7k gold lead. Well, it's almost 2k gold lead at this point in stage as we go watch the next engagement onto the Exia from the Kufra.
Ixia flickers back to safety, so no flicker available for the next 2 minutes. As Khalid once again is scouting out for his team. Caden Frost on the Karina, just dancing around there, wants to try to create the angle. Suhyu, nice pull on the Lord. Kufra wants to jump in, does have that Tyrant's Wrath. It's just bouncing around. The Black Dragon form does come out from the Yuzong, but oh, there's a Khadija in the backline blowing up the Eve. Oh, there's the engagement in, but it's into the full barrage from the Ixia. She doesn't have the flicker to reposition. However, Karina wants to go in, but is taken down. The continuation of the fight. Ixia got the damage, taking down yet another double kill, going to the side of. Oh, there's a sandstorm. To the side of Useless Paradise as they're continuing the engagement here. They invade as well. Eve trying to protect the box, but nothing doing as they take down 3, take the turtle, and invade the jungle. It's 8-0 in the favor of Eustace Paradise.
Yeah, 100%, bro. At this point of stage, it seems like Eustace Paradise is well, they have started with that snowball. It's up to the Jinxes if they're going to allow them to continue with that snowball, or yeah, as we see the Melissa is taken down by the Ixia.
Melted. Just cause the Biltong, I'm saving that for one of the big games coming up. It's waiting for me in the cupboard.
If it lost to that.
Yeah, Biltong may be one of the most addictive things in the world. I was actually saying this to a friend of mine. I was like, well, if things get any worse in South Africa, I'm just gonna move to the United States or the UK or somewhere and sell Biltong. I'll be a millionaire.
Yeah, why do they need jerky for, bro? Biltong is better than jerky.
Way better. Way better. They're not even on the same planet.
Nope. If you think about it, you can just take a biltong dryer over, buy spices here in South Africa, and go ham, bro. Go ham.
Well, I always say that South Africans, we can survive anywhere in the world.
As we see the third turtle going to the side of Useless Paradise, and picking up yet another kill, taking down the Karina. Yeah, I have to agree with the viewers. The Karina was not a very good pick going into this draw.
So I see the chat going wild with the South African food here. The third turtle did go uncontested to the side of Eustace Paradise, as we would expect. They are 12-0. But South African food is amazing. It's just, it is. There's so many different things because we are a complete blend of cultures that have fed one into the other to create what is maybe the most unique cuisine in the world.
Yeah, 100%, bro. 100%. I have to agree with you. Muhagi Quincy saying rabbit Seswa sandwich snacking on Mupani works. Yeah, that I tried that once, never again. What a delicacy for me.
It's kind of like caviar, in a sense. Not like it tastes like caviar, right? But it's like caviar. Either like it or
That's either you like it or you don't, yeah.
What I hate though is blue cheese. I don't understand how anybody eats blue cheese.
Any mature cheese, bro. Any mature cheese. I can't eat it.
It smells like shoes after the gym. That's what it smells like. Why would you put it in your mouth? Oh, Tyrant's Wrath coming out from the Kufra. But the way things stand, oh, there's the Khadija into the backline with the knock-up once more. Beautiful play coming through from the side of... Oh, however, there's a Karina dishing out the true damage in the backline. She's dancing around, but wonderful positioning there from the Exia as she lands the full barrage into everybody. It's a 4-for-2 exchange. It's just Eve left alive to try and defend this mid lane turret. So you should be able to dance back out there. The wave is coming through one more time. Will we see Exia trying to push this through? No, they decide against it. The side of Useless Paradise are trying to take this Lord. Just cause I just can't eat it. Like the older cheese is it's not for me.
Useless Paradise once again at that 10k gold lead, bro. Well, almost 10k. But yeah, they did take the first Lord. They should be using this first Lord to keep that pressure up and high. As we've seen the Kadita taking down the Kufra, and the full barrage gets committed. The XR getting a double kill. The Khalid going into the back line there, chasing the Karina and Eve back to base. So that was a 3-for-0 exchange to the side of Useless Paradise.
Useless Paradise have been super impressive.
100%, bro. 100%. We should maybe look at getting Useless Paradise up against Crimson Titans.
Yeah, super impressive. I mean, I have a lot of their players on my friends list, and that's why I was wondering whether there's like a name change for a squad or what. Because I do have a lot of their players on my friends list, and so I'm like, okay. When I saw the name in there you know, the early stages when we were just doing the planning and stuff, I was like, okay, cool. Never seen them before. Oh, full barrage comes out there, even with Eve with the ultimate. Nice positioning from the Eve, but there's just so much damage being dealt. It's a 3-for-1 exchange, double kill going to the Exia. The wave is through there, as we do see the final wave pushing through. We would see the Exia trying to get the lock onto the base. Yes, she does. It is game, set, match going to the side of Useless Paradise. Like, I know the Jinxes very, very well. We featured quite a lot of their games. Useless Paradise, like I said, I'm suspecting it's a name changes because I do have them on my friends list. And they have been, in this particular round, super impressive.
Yeah, 100%, bro. And the Jinxes is not a team that you should just automatically put on the side. The Jinxes are a very good team. It's just, unfortunately, tonight that, well, yeah, Useless Paradise was the better team. But maybe we should look at getting a scrim up against Crimson Titans, up against Useless Paradise, and let's see how that one plays out.
Yeah. But I'd like to find out what the old name was for the squad. I really would, because it'll give me some context. Because right now, having been streaming for a very, very long 6 months, I think we have gotten to know pretty much most of the server right now. Well, at least everybody involved in the 5-man scene.
100%, bro, 100%. So, yeah, viewers, the Roll Roulette, the registrations will be ending on Tuesday. So, we're very excited to go on and start with that project. That one is definitely something to keep your eye out on. So, without further ado, I think this is the part of the evening where we are going to say goodbye to everyone. So just thank you all for being here with us tonight, and let me give away his chance to do the outro. But from me, Scorp Skenkel, this is going to be goodbye and good night.
So thank you, everybody. I'm talking my mouth full. It's okay. My mother's not here to listen.
Imagine your mother watch the stream.
She does occasionally. She does. I was saying she doesn't. She does occasionally. Well, I don't think she's here for this one. This is past my mother's bedtime. So, thank you everybody for tuning in to watch. It was a pleasure having you all here with us. Congratulations to Eustace Paradise. Unknown, well, to the best of our knowledge, coming through and storming to 2-0 victory. But well played to the Jinxes. They did put up a good fight, especially in the earlier parts of the game. But Eustace Paradise proving way too strong, moving through to the next phase of the most wanted list. So a quick congratulations to them. I will definitely try to get more games up for them. I was quite impressed with their performance. It's nice to showcase such skilled players. So we'll get to talk to their captains and see what is happening. We'll try and get more of them up on live for everyone to see the skill of the squad up against more and more teams. But anyway, from myself, Waylander, and as Skopskankel said earlier, this is gonna be goodbye and good night. We will see you all tomorrow on the next stream. We'll let you know what's happening. If you haven't pressed that like, share, and subscribe button, please do so. Follow us on all the socials. Come and join us in the WhatsApp groups, the Facebook, etc. As we keep bringing you more and more exciting things in the world of MLBB in Southern Africa. But once again, thank you for watching. See you next time.